Do you find it difficult to open up about your beliefs due to criticism? Why is that, and how can you learn to speak freely about what you believe in? Let's talk about that now. Automass photo. Hi everyone, we are going to be discussing controversial topics, why they are difficult to talk about, and how you can open up and talk about them. What makes a topic controversial? Mostly it is views that people have there are many different opposing views. It tends to be things that are very passionate to people and they have a very strong opinion on, like a concrete belief where you cannot move it or change it. Things such as political beliefs, religious beliefs, health and safety, social justice, and so on are just a few examples. But is anyone really right or wrong with these topics? The problem is that many people with these strong beliefs will try to force this belief on others, will not listen to anything outside what they know, and deny other views exist. Due to this extreme reaction by some individuals, there are people who have shied away from talking about these things that they are passionate about. Whatever you believe in, you have the right to share it. No one should stop you from expressing what you believe, even if it's the unpopular opinion. However, there is a responsible way to voice your opinion. If you are going around telling people what they should and shouldn't do, shaming others into siding with you, not listening to the opposing views, then you are doing more harm than good when it comes to your beliefs. Opposing views are important to listen to, even if you don't agree with them. The act of rejecting new information, denying it, and using information as proof for not agreeing with other views is all a state of cognitive dissonance and confirmation bias. I have talked about this, and we'll have an annotation and a link in the description for you to check that video out. It's the opposing views that allow us to learn and grow. Without views that are opposite ours, we would never learn, since we would essentially live in our own world where only our views and ideas are true and exist. So, the reason then why some individuals have such a difficult time expressing their views is due to the harsh reaction by their friends, family, and anyone who disagrees. We may become silent over things that we are passionate about, that may be widely accepted, that we disagree with. We become silent and censored so we avoid offending others and or being criticized harshly and shamed for our beliefs. So, how then can we actually open up about our beliefs and share them? Let's talk about that now. To open up and share what you truly believe, you have to realize what your views are. Your true, genuine beliefs. Not beliefs that you acquired from online resources or news media, friends or family. No, your real, true beliefs. How do you feel about the topic at hand? We are easily manipulated and gullible and believe just anything, and thus these third-party sources control our thoughts. An example would be when reading an article or watching a video, and then reading the comments, and it changes our mind. How many times has this happened to you? Get educated and listen to both sides. As was mentioned earlier, when you are doing your research, read about both sides. You would be surprised how often we, when reading or listening to something we disagree with, just shut it off and go elsewhere. Either that, or we may be viewing it in such a way that the information doesn't sink in. While viewing the media that disagrees with our beliefs, we may be constantly thinking to ourselves, that's not right because of this and that. And if this were to actually be a live conversation with another individual, It would be us not listening, but rather waiting for our turn to speak our views. We have to listen and become educated on both sides. You will receive criticism, so learn to take it maturely. By fighting back, getting loud and argumentative, and essentially dismissing what the other person says entirely, then you would need to find some peace when talking about what you believe in. The reason we tend to get defensive is because someone is challenging what we are passionate about. We don't like that. We don't like to be wrong. But that is the point of a debate. A debate doesn't have to be a fight. And lastly, if you find it hard to talk about things due to shame, then learn to rationalize that shame. There should be no shame involved when you speak about a topic, since that implies that you feel it is wrong. Rather, feel the confidence of your beliefs, make your voice heard, and make a difference. With these steps, you can voice your opinions and beliefs. If you have any other input on this topic, I would love to hear it, so please feel free to leave a comment and let me know what you agree or disagree with, and or how this has helped you or someone close to you. I thought I'd share a little bit about my own beliefs, or rather, how I can talk about controversial topics. If you are new to my content or have been around a while, I'm sure you can tell that I touch on very sensitive topics. I talk about things most people don't. Taboo topics are not off limits to me, and I have shared much of my experiences and simply tell it how it is. But this trait I have didn't come about overnight. It took courage to stand up and face the crowd. I was putting information online that anyone had access to, including the haters. I've had my fair share of hate and negativity. Being in the position I am in, I've learned to deal with the negativity and take it for what it is, either constructive criticism or pure hatred and negativity that I can simply let go of. Regardless of what it is, I've managed to sort it all out and am at a place where I can listen to the opposing views and take what I need from it. In conclusion, controversial topics are difficult to discuss, as they tend to be things that are very passionate to people and they have a very strong opinion on. By getting educated and listening to both sides that agree and disagree with our beliefs, as well as having a mature debate, you can step up for what you believe in. I hope this information was informative and helpful to you. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for watching my video. If you would like more content, please feel free to subscribe.